Introduction: How to Use This Book. This is a book for you and for your work in the world. It is a field guide and workbook with a series of exercises that thread through the chapters. It asks you to do some hard work that requires reflection and vulnerability. If you stick with it, your work with the book will help you communicate powerfully with anyone about what's most important to you. It will help you harness the power of conversation to transform polarization and gridlock into creative outcomes and stronger relationships. In the chapters that follow, we will challenge your notions of advocacy, leadership, and authenticity. We will invite you to examine your own conversations, your own moments of getting stuck, and the common pitfalls we all encounter. We will create opportunities for you to change the conversations that matter to you. We will then help you advance this new approach to conversations in your organizations and as part of crafting larger movements. If we all do this, we will be able to solve big problems to create a better future together. Along the way, we can create a better world right now, strengthening our immediate relationships within our families, communities, and organizations while reaffirming our own sense of purpose and accomplishment. Through participating in the exercises, you will be able to create results that speak for themselves. One of our classroom participants took on the reflective work with a partner in class. She then built the courage and a new approach to change the conversation and shared the following in a reflection paper. I've been a vegetarian for decades now, sometimes off and on, but often religiously. It's easy to make such a life choice for yourself when you are living alone. But last year, I moved back in with my mother to lessen the financial burden of getting an MBA. My family is Persian, which makes being a vegetarian very difficult. Our diet is made up of chicken or beef kebabs and stews filled with lamb. I never set out to turn my family into vegetarians when I moved here. I simply tried to convince them of the importance of purchasing sustainable and humanely grown meats and animal products. But even this request had no effect. During our class exercise, I realized it was because I would lace my request with emotional outbursts and accusations. The day after our workshop, my aunt made eggs for breakfast and tried to serve me some. I was about to burst into a lecture of the torturous existence of caged chickens. Instead, I politely declined the eggs. My aunt asked why. She knows I love soft-boiled eggs. Earlier that morning, we had bonded on our discomfort of having been in China. My aunt used to travel there for work regularly and would always come back a little depressed from her trips. We talked about how, despite the importance of buying friends and family small gifts from travels, neither of us felt comfortable buying cheap knickknacks for fear of how they had been made in order to be sold so cheaply. I hadn't planned on having the talk that soon, but all of a sudden I realized the connection I could make. With my mother listening in, I explained to my aunt that the same thing that made her feel uncomfortable buying bargains in China was why I feel uncomfortable buying bargain foods. For the first time ever, I saw a spark of understanding in her eyes. As a family, we began a conversation not about why I make the choices I make, but why we make the choices we make. And at the end of it all, my aunt asked me how she can tell what kind of meat to buy. The next day, I came home to find a carton of cage-free eggs and organic milk in the refrigerator. My mom had gone shopping. It was mind-blowing.